guys, it's Karen. We're going to do a quick side-by-side comparison of 3 carriers for you. I have a standard Tula, the new version of the LILLEbaby Original Complete, and the new LILLEbaby CarryOn, which is their toddler carrier. So just going to give you a quick idea of the different features of the different carriers and how they stack up size-wise side by side. So the standard Tula, this is the size you would use for an infant through, I don't know, probably the first 2 years until you upgrade to the toddler carrier. The toddler carrier is usually for size 2T pants and above. So this is the standard Tula. It has a pretty nice high and wide back and seat on it. It does have the legs out padding here, which is really nice. This is just the standard canvas. It has a removable hood, and I'm actually going to go ahead and take the hood off just for ease of comparison here. And so that just attaches with snaps and comes off. The hood attaches up here to some little clips with elastic loops, and that is on a drawstring so that you can gather the sides. It also has a small pocket down here, Velcro pocket, probably large enough to fit an iPhone, maybe some keys, something along those lines, but not a ton of stuff going in there, but still better than no pocket. Has a safety elastic. It has chest clip in the back here, pretty simple. It has just a single adjustability on the underside of the arms, so that does adjust just the one direction. And it also has the perfect fit adjusters up here so that you can tighten the carrier or loosen it and snug baby a little closer into your body. So that is the basic breakdown of the Tula. And the LILLEbaby Complete, the Original Complete, has most of those similar features. The key differences that you're looking at here, it does have this adjustable back on the seat so that you can flip the headrest up, and that's going to give you a much taller seat on the LILLEbaby, or flip it down if you don't want a taller seat on the LILLEbaby. It does have a hood that's tucked in here. LILLEbaby has a large cargo pocket on the back. You can fit a couple of diapers in here. I've put sandwiches, oranges, you name it. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. The hood is also removable. It is removable via the webbing. So you unlace the webbing and then pop those guys out. So a little trickier to unhook the hood in this carrier. I don't really use hoods in carriers anymore, so I just take them off. So there's that. Headrest flips up and down. There are snaps to attach it in the low position. In the low back position, you can see side by side, it is a little shorter than the standard Tula. Not by much. It's actually pretty similar, but maybe 2 inches shorter, and I'll lay them on top of each other in a minute. And then up, it is quite a bit taller than the back on the standard Tula. You can see, so you get, this is pretty comparable to the back height on the toddler Tula. LILLEbaby does come with a lumbar support panel on the back, which is my favorite piece. Also has the ability to narrow the seat so that you can do forward facing, or you can do legs out with a newborn. The back of the Tula, pretty similar, or I'm sorry, the back of the LILLEbaby. This is gonna be fun because I'm gonna mix them up like 75 times. Stay with me. LILLEbaby purple, Tula chevron. Does have this little pad on the underside of the clip, which is nice. The straps have dual adjustability down here instead of a single way. This is great for if you're doing a back carry and you don't like, with something like this, when you're doing a back carry, to do the ski slope action to tighten it and pull it behind you. With the dual adjustability on this, the two-way straps, you can tighten it by pulling either forward or backward. So you can either pull forward or backward, depending on if you're doing a front or back carry. Just going to give you a little more flexibility there. So that is that. And then just for comparison's sake, before we move on to the toddler size carrier, let me overlay this for you so you can kind of see the sizes side by side. So side by side, you can see that the seat in the wide position on the LILLEbaby is a little bit wider than the standard Tula, probably by about an inch, inch and a half there. A little bit wider. When the back is in the high position, if I line up the waistbands here, you're getting significantly taller back than the Tula, which is what I like personally about the LILLEbaby because the longevity of this is really nice. So that's kind of what those two look like sitting over each other. And the back height of this Tula is just a teensy bit taller than the LILLEbaby is in the wide setting, or in the shorter setting. And then as far as the length of the waistband is concerned, you can see that the waistband padding on the Tula is just a teensy bit longer. It's about ½ an inch longer padding wise. The LILLEbaby waist belt padding is thicker than the Tula. That's with them lined up side by side. The Tula is a little more straight across. LILLEbaby does this dip down at the bottom. And then strap length wise, just for the sake of argument, let's get these guys all the way out to their fullest extension. Oh, sorry Tula, here you go. So if you are plus size and you are concerned about length, with these guys lined up perfectly, the Tula is about 3 inches longer than the LILLEbaby. So about 3 extra inches in waist belt size there. So if you have a lot of room in a Tula, you're going to be totally fine in the LILLEbaby. If the Tula at its widest setting is tight for you, you're probably going to need the waist belt extender with the LILLEbaby, but that is available. So that's the LILLEbaby and the standard Tula. And then this is the LILLEbaby CarryOn. I'm going to leave it over here for right now, which is their toddler size carrier. You can see, comparing them all, that this is significantly wider in the base, and that's why I wouldn't recommend this carrier for anyone who is shorter than maybe 33 inches. It's probably about as short as you want to be. Height-wise, the back height is actually pretty much the same. It's maybe an inch shorter, but pretty darn close to being the same as the standard LILLEbaby in its full height setting. This also comes with a removable hood. I have taken it off. Other changes on the toddler carrier: still has the big cargo pocket, the zipper pocket, and the pocket for the hood here. Still has the lumbar support panel, same length on the waistband. It does still have the dual adjustability straps here, so you can pull forward or backward. Has the padding on the chest clip, which is nice. And then the new feature for the CarryOn is it also has the perfect fit adjuster like the Tula, so that you can cinch the body of the carrier in a little bit closer to you. So that's going to give you a lot of flexibility when adjusting the straps, which is why when you are new to LILLEbaby, it's good to seek help for getting it adjusted just right, because there is so much room to adjust that you might need a little bit of help tweaking and figuring that out. I'm going to overlay all 3 of the carriers now so you can kind of see them all one on top of another. So this is with the CarryOn in the back, because it is the largest. So there's your toddler size hanging out there. And we will put the Original Complete over the top. Be a buddy. Be a buddy and work out for me. And I'm going to try to get the waistbands all kind of lying in the same place. Okay. So you can see right away how much wider that is and how the back height, pretty much the same. And then we'll put our standard Tula on top of the whole shebang here and get that waistband down at the same place. So there they are, kind of all sized up. If you put this, the LILLEbaby in the narrow seat setting, it's going to be slightly narrower than the LILLEbaby, or than the Tula. So it's going to come in about here. So you're going to lose probably about 4 inches overall, which is great when you've got a tiny baby. You want to do legs out from the beginning, which is the current recommendation, then that's really useful for you. With the Tula, with a newborn, you will need an infant insert. So that is the standard Tula, the LILLEbaby Original Complete, and the LILLEbaby CarryOn, the Big Daddy, all lined up together. I hope that's helpful. Thanks so much.